crazy.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and I figured I'd do a live stream today because for the last couple days, been wanting to do a Dusty Rhodes Classic on 2K19. Haven't played it in a while, but for some reason I was like, you know, I'm gonna do a Dusty Rhodes Classic today. We did one for 2K18, and that one was quite fun. The difference between that one and this one is that this one I'm just gonna sit out of it. I'm just gonna let the computer decide who is the ultimate tag team here today. As we take a look at our tournament, we are going to have AJ Styles and Luke Gallows teaming up to take on the Revival, and then second match will be Batista and Rey Mysterio, former buddies, teaming up once again to take on Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. And then we go down to the other four. We have the Undisputed Era being represented by Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly taking on Heavy Machinery, and then rounding it up will be the team of Aleister Black and Ricochet versus Pete Dunne and Velveteen Dream. The idea here was have 4 teams on the WWE main roster and 4 teams on the NXT roster. And of course, I know in real life, Heavy Machinery, Aleister Black, and Ricochet are already on the main roster, Ricochet being the United States Champion. That's besides the point here. They are still in NXT in the game, and it would be a lot more fun than using some of the very lower tier NXT guys. So these are the guys that we're going to have taken on in this tournament. Like I said, I'm just going to sit out of it. I'm going to see how the computer does. And without further ado, what's up, Logan? How you doing? We are going to get on with our tournament and find out between the WWE teams and the NXT teams who is the ultimate tag team. So let me turn the game sound on, and then we will get going. All right, so we turn that on. I have the music off because you know how video games like to be with their, or I mean, I have the music low because you know how people get, you know, with their. Oh, I have to click on the game. I was ready to go. Forgot, because once you click out of the application, the controller does not work. We are going to sit out of it, let the computers decide. Entrance, we'll keep the entrances on. How you doing, Logan? Hopefully you're doing pretty well. As you see, the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic is underway. AJ Styles, Luke Gallows taking on the Revival. All right, Logan, I'll see you later. I completely understand work and all that. And, yeah, who can stop the big dog? Nobody can. Anyway, let's get going with the tournament. If the game sound is too low, just let me know. I can turn it up. It can get very loud very quickly. As here comes the phenomenal AJ Styles. I was actually just watching his Mixer stream a little bit ago. He's entertaining on there. But we got in the game the WWE Champion, AJ Styles, the phenomenal one. We're not going to... Oh, wait, hold up. Once again, I clicked out of the application, and there we go, skip. I don't want to do the entire entrances. That'll just take forever. All right, and his tag team partner, 1/2 of the Good Brothers, 1/3 of the Club, and 1/100th of the Bullet Club in New Japan. It is Luke Gallows. Oh, from Tokyo, Japan. Did not know that. Did not know that. All right, Luke, get in the ring. We need to get the Revival out here, who, by the way, I forgot to mention, won it all in the 2K18 Dusty Rhodes Classic, which is why they're making their return in this one. As you see, there they are. Dash Wilder, Scott Dawson, ready to go to battle. The Revival looking to make a two-peat. Let's see if we can. Let's see if they can do that. Like I said, my hands are off on this one. I had the controller in hand, and I had no reason for that to be the case. AJ starting out for his side, Scott starting out for his. Let's get it going. The match begins, and so it's a lockup. It's a lockup. Alright, we're doing very slow-paced wrestling to go on, which is unusual of the CPU, because usually one person usually just flies out and just, like, tackles them. It's incredible, but AJ taking Scott down as, oh, they're back in the lockup, and once again, repeating. Oh, God, I was afraid this might be part of it, as they are doing the same exact motions once again. Okay, so AJ getting the upper hand rather early. Let's see if that continues as AJ reverses that with the fist. And he's going for the suplex, blocked by Dawson, and he will kick AJ in the gut for the DDT. As AJ's being dragged to the middle of the ring, could he be going for an early cover? No, pulling him to his corner, going to tag his partner in. Dash, get in there, you got some work to do. And he's stomping away at AJ, the arm going down to the mat. That had to hurt. That had to hurt. I've once bounced my arm on a wall by accident, and it's not getting hit on the floor, but it's pretty similar, and it hurts. As AJ's going to throw him into his corner, looking like he's going to tag in Luke Gallows. He does. Going for the double team here. They're going for, let's see what they got here. Oh, just a couple elbows to the chest. Coordinated teamwork. Absolutely coordinated as Luke Gallows working on the shoulder there. He is not looking too comfortable in Luke Gallows' grasp as Luke Gallows continuing his good streak of his team so far in this match. Very slow pace, very methodical as Dash is trying to pick it up a little bit. Did I flip reverse the names? I feel like I am that I'm naming the guys wrong. I'm going I just got way into it, and I was, let me see, I'm going to look this up quick, as he is going to twist the knee around, working on those legs. That's what you got to do. Okay, no, I was calling him right. For a second, I felt like I was flip reversing the names. I'm like, I don't know, I don't want to continue that if it's bad. Either way, Scott Dawson in the ring, trying to get Luke Gallows beaten down, but Luke not having any of it, as Luke dropping the elbow on the chest. Another one. How about a third? He's going to do it. A third one. And, yeah, the Revival not looking too good right now. And I also forgot to mention that this tournament, the damage retention is on, meaning that each match you will carry damage from your previous match into that match. So, let's say the Revival get the win here. Going into the next match wouldn't look so good for them, as Scott Dawson is yelling at Luke Gallows there as Dash Wilder comes into the ring. And what are they going to do here? Dash is going to kick him right in the leg. That had to hurt, especially with the little contortions of the leg. Not the most comfortable situation. As Luke Gallows back up to his feet, slap across the chest of Dash Wilder, and down with the slam. Luke Gallows looking hot right now, does not want to lose any momentum, but Dash Wilder trying to kill some of that momentum, at least in a little bit. It does not look good for him in the last, pretty much since the match started. They've had some flurries, as you see here. That flurry didn't last long, as Dash Wilder back in AJ's corner, but he just knocked AJ off the apron. So trying to ruin their momentum, their chemistry, just a little bit, as Dash Wilder working on Luke Gallows. He is going to Irish whip him back into his corner. His partner waiting for him, as I'm pretty sure they are, going to tag in. AJ's back up to the apron, so at least it didn't last too long. They are really working on the legs of Luke Gallows here, as another kick to that right knee. Eventually, that's going to give in, especially if they get a submission on that leg. It might be game over. The goal is to win at all costs in this Dusty Rhodes Classic, as Luke Gallows has slowed down a little bit, but reversing that, slamming Scott into the mat, as AJ Styles is going to come in after Luke Gallows had enough of that, and AJ just, whatever that was, just saying, no, you ain't having any of it. And Scott Dawson trying to get something going, but can you get anything going against the team of AJ and Luke Gallows? Remains to be seen. This match ain't over yet, and based on how it's been the last few minutes, going a little bit back and forth, it could be anybody's ball game, as they're doing a lot of corner work. But you know what? It's a tag team. That's what's going to happen, as Scott or Dash. Now I'm reversing the names. Now I'm freaking it up, as they are going to now work on the legs of AJ. Okay, I mean, would definitely limit his ability to hit that phenomenal forearm and, you know, get any leverage on his legs, especially when they hurt. What is Dash going to do here? He's going to push AJ off. Clothesline takes AJ down. AJ was for a brief second looking for a hot tag, but he was way on the other side of the mat to be able to get anything going. As, oh, here is a hold. I'm not sure what this is, but it doesn't look comfortable. But AJ not having any of it, able to get out of that. AJ now being thrown to the corner. Clothesline down. And Dash Wilder's got some momentum on the phenomenal one right now. Could this, could they possibly get to the second round and continue and be two-time Dusty Rhodes Classic champions? We still have a long way to figure that one out, as another hot tag is not going to happen. Dash, probably not the time to celebrate. You might want to get the phenomenal one down for a 3 count, but you know what? If that's what it takes, do what you gotta do to make the win. I'm just the commentator here. Nothing I can say or do about that. That's all on you. As AJ now throwing Dash into his corner, going for the clothesline, gonna take him down. And now AJ Styles going to the apron. Could he be loading it up? He might be. He is going to look for the phenomenal forearm. It connects, and Dash is busted wide open. Here's the first cover of the match, and maybe the only one. 2, and a kick out at 2. AJ feeling good. He almost had the match won there, but Dash able just to stick in it just a little bit longer, and now Dash trying to get the momentum back on his side against AJ Styles. He's probably going to look for a tag out as he throws AJ into the corner. Scott Dawson's going to not come in, as AJ not having any of that. Scott tried to get the tag there and didn't get it. You know, they do punch tags. Don't worry about it. As Luke Gallows finds his way back into this match now. Going for the, oh, they're going to back body drop him. Okay. I thought they were going to get the elbows. They did not do that. Either way. Oh, a nice enziguri by Dash Wilder as he's going for a tag on his first partner, Scott Wilder. Scott Dawson. Jesus. I'm getting the names all mixed up right now. Probably shouldn't have had a cold one beforehand. Ooh, not a good idea. But anyway, Scott looking very good right now in his short, brief appearance in the ring. Can he keep it up? Revival almost lost it a few moments ago, but they are still in this match. As there's a clothesline to Luke Gallows, and Luke just needs to get out of the ring, but Dash, or you know what? They're not having any of it. Working on the legs once again. Could he be looking for a tap out? Remember earlier on they were kicking at his legs constantly, so Luke Gallows might tap out. It is being held and wrenched in there for a long period of time. They are oh, Luke Gallows tapped out! I did not expect that! Your winners, and going on to the second round of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. The team that won it in the last one, looking for the repeat, the Revival. That was, it was a very slow, methodical, match. Absolutely. And I kept messing the names up. I'm an idiot. That's just, it happens. It happens. But I thought it was over right there with that phenomenal forearm, but I was wrong. Back body drop there. I thought there were going to be elbows, but that's besides the point. Scott Dawson getting that, just attack the legs of Luke Gallows all match. We're not even going to see the tap out, but going on to the second round of the Tag Team Classic is the Revival. I was, like I said, as you heard, I was pretty perplexed. For a second, for most of the match, didn't really expect them to make it. They're getting beaten down like crazy. But, that's wrestling. It ain't over till it's over. That's just life. It ain't over till it's over. Anyway, we now know one of the teams going on to the next match, or next round. But next up, we're going to do an NXT match. We are going to do the Undisputed Era versus Heavy Machinery. Hopefully it doesn't screw this up. I don't think it will. We will find out who will be going on to the second round in their half of the bracket. Will it be Heavy Machinery, or will it be the Undisputed Era headed by Adam Cole, baby? Let's find out right now. Oh, man. I need a drink. This time it's Pepsi. I had plenty of the other stuff. Anyway, let's get on to the match. The loading screens are abysmal. How you guys doing today? Hopefully you guys are doing great. Let's see who it is. It is hot as hell in this room. I have the fan off because obviously it doesn't sound so good in a microphone, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. I don't want the bad microphone sound, so I'm gonna deal with the heat. Your North American champion, Adam Cole, baby. And wait, where's Kyle? Just not gonna show up? They're literally a tag team. I guess not. Either way, there's Adam Cole. Bring out Kyle O'Reilly. Let's do it all over again. Yep, they're doing it all over again. That's funny. I have a good feeling about the Undisputed Era, even up against Heavy Machinery, as Kyle O'Reilly makes his way out to the ring, because they talk about teams who do anything to win. These guys definitely will do whatever it takes to win, especially Adam Cole. And there is your hand sign. Fantastic. He is one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions. And now it is time for the team that they will be taking on. It is Heavy Machinery. By the way, Otis, I absolutely love that guy. He is very enjoyable on SmackDown, right? He's on SmackDown. So, for a second, I got everything mixed up. With the wild card rule, it's very difficult to figure out who's on what. Anyway, coming out to the ring, Tucker and Otis, Heavy Machinery. Let's get on to the matchup. Starting out for the Undisputed Era is Adam Cole. Starting out for Heavy Machinery is Otis. I don't know how to say his last name. It's okay. But Otis coming out of the gates hot, but misses the clothesline, and a knee to the face from Adam Cole will stun Otis. And once again, getting stunned is Otis. Adam Cole trying to get the momentum early, but this hand slap away is pretty indicative of how it's about to go, or maybe not, as Adam Cole was able to get out of the way there. There's a punch from Otis. This match is a lot faster paced to start than the last one, but that's because Otis just came out of the gates hot, and that's what I like to see, as Heavy Machinery working on the gut of Adam Cole, and oof, right to the head. That's very uncomfortable. What's going on? Oh, the belly, of course, gotta do chest bump or belly bump, whatever that was, as Adam Cole not feeling too great right now, as Tucker Knight will work on the arm right there. Adam Cole, that was he had a good start, but oh, here's a reversal. Let's see if he can keep the momentum going. He cannot, as the fireman's carry will take him down. And the fans are chanting NXT, so they like what they're seeing right now is Adam Cole trying to fight his way back in this match before it gets out of hand quick. Throws Tucker into his corner. He is going to tag his partner Kyle O'Reilly in. And what is their tag team move here? They're going for the back body drop 2. Wow, that's a lot of strength from the Undisputed Era. Not saying they're weak, not one bit, but Tucker's a big boy. Takes a lot of strength to throw him up like that. Kyle O'Reilly working on the shoulders and the arms of Tucker. That has to feel not so great. Not so great at all. As Kyle will throw him back into his corner. And trying to get the belly something there. But misses it. And Tucker is now going to lift Kyle up from the arm. And just drops him. Just drops him like that. Didn't even slam him. Just dropped him. Kyle O'Reilly now not feeling too great. His partner oh my goodness! An airplane held by his head. That can't feel comfortable. Oh, that man might need a freaking concussion test after that. That may have just rattled his brains up. But Kyle O'Reilly still looking good as he was able to get out of their corner there. He's going to start walking Tucker over to his corner, but instead changes his mind and kicks him right in the back. But Tucker having none of it. Oh no, Kyle, you're going to have to do something as he gets dropped right there. Tucker going to drag Kyle to the middle of the ring. Or no, he's going to drag him to his corner. And he's going to continue dragging. Okay, he's going to tag his partner Otis back into the matchup. And will the damage continue as there's a head drop from Otis. That was very animated, and that's why I like him. But I like the Undisputed Era as well. It's a tough one, and I must remain unbiased. Whoever wins is whoever wins. As Otis not even having a second with Kyle's commands there. Otis trying to get the victory for Heavy Machinery. They want to take the the tournament. They want it all in this tournament. As Kyle O'Reilly getting back up to his feet, and Otis has him up on his shoulders, but Kyle saying no. Oh, a couple of elbows to the temple. That had to hurt. As Hurricanrana takes Otis down, and now Kyle's back in control of this matchup. I'm surprised not going for a tag yet, but there's a knee to the side of the skull of Tucker Knight, and now Kyle working on the legs. Could this match end up similar to how... What's up, Daniel? Nice to meet you, man. How's your night going? Adam Cole's back up in the matchup. I looked away for a couple seconds there. I didn't even see the tag, but now Adam Cole not looking too great right now. He's getting dragged over to Heavy Machinery's corner, but just like most of the cases, they can't get across the ring without their opponent saying they're having none of it. You cannot take Otis down. This man is big, and it's going to take a lot of effort to take him down. As I say that, Kyle O'Reilly did take him down, but just a reversal there. Just came in and just shoulder blocked Adam Cole. Adam Cole is dazed. Tucker Knight finds his way back into the ring. There's a missed clothesline. There's a punch from Adam Cole. He is going to try to wear down each of the members to the best as he can. There's a forearm to the face, dropping Tucker Knight. And now a kick to the gut. We are going for a suplex. Oh, I'm sorry. He got dropped on the back of his neck. I don't know most of these guys' finishing moves, so it's just going to be pretty much what they are. I'm just going to describe it as such. Either way, they are looking to put this match away as there's a knee across the skull of Tucker Knight. Could this be enough to finish it off? One, and Otis breaks up the count at one. Adam Cole nowhere in sight for that. So this matchup will continue as the ref needs to count the wrestlers out, so they will, not get disqualified. You don't want to get disqualified in a match like this. Whoever wins goes on to the next round. So we can't have like a draw or nothing. As Kyle O'Reilly still working on Tucker. Tucker hasn't felt too great in the last few moments, and a head across the turnbuckle there. Tucker not dazed by that one bit, as Kyle O'Reilly still not allowing Tucker to get any momentum. Adam Cole tagged in. Tucker's taking a moment to breathe before heading back into the ring, and now has Adam Cole in his sights, dropping him with a fist across his face. Tucker Knight gonna drag Adam Cole back to his corner, and we may be in the mood for another double team action here, as Kyle O'Reilly is going to distract the ref for a second, giving the Heavy Machinery. Oh, they're going for their finishing move. Oh, dropping Adam Cole the cover. One. Just a kick out at one. Many things were happening at that point. Oh, Adam Cole being covered once again by Otis. The ref not even paying attention. One. And a kick out at one. Maybe Adam, definitely got enough recovery time there, as the referee just did not even look at the pin for like 7 seconds. Who knows if Adam Cole would have been able to survive that, but he does for now either way. And Adam Cole trying to fight his way back into this match, but Otis once again having none of it. And they are looking for more double team. But Adam Cole with the ultimate elbow, dropping both members of Heavy Machinery. And now Otis is on his own for just the next few moments as Tucker Knight is laid out across the mat. And now Adam Cole needs to get something going. The Undisputed Era, they haven't had that impact move in a while. Heavy Machinery, they hit their finisher, wasn't good enough. And so let's see. He's trying to choke Otis out. Can he do it successfully? Maybe he'll pass out. No. Otis able to drop Adam Cole on his head. And now Otis is back in control for at least a moment. And there's a knee missed by Adam Cole, but he is still on the offense. And Otis saying he's having none of it. Otis is going to throw Adam into the corner. And an elbow blocks that attempt. Okay, let's see what's going to happen. Got a little sloppy there for a second, but Adam Cole still fighting back. Otis, it's going back and forth right now. It's hard to keep up. There's one moment, Adam Cole's swinging. The next moment, Otis hitting his finishing move. It's like, whoa, where did that come from? But now, the Undisputed are looking for a hot tag. They are unable to make it happen. Adam Cole is getting beaten down. You remember how I said in the last matchup where the Revival won, where, damage retention carries through all the matches. that if the Undisputed Era come through, they are going to be feeling not so great as Adam Cole gets dropped. Here is another headbutt from Otis. And now Adam Cole needs to find some way to get out of this matchup, at least for a little bit. He has not been feeling great for like the last 2 or 3 minutes. He's just getting walloped. And once again, some double team action. And now they are going for one more time, dropping Adam Cole. The cover. Not even a 1 count. Kyle not allowing this. And the referee gets dropped. Everybody's getting beaten up as there's a German suplex to Kyle O'Reilly. Kyle is out. And now Tucker is looking to put this match to rest. But Adam Cole not done yet. Oh my God, this match continues. And there's just been a lot of stuff. Just dropped him right there. Just ran up and body slatted all over him. And now Adam Cole down for a moment, but not down for long. Arm dragging Tucker Knight there. And Otis, as you can see, he's feeling a little weary on the ring apron. Kyle O'Reilly needs to get back to the ring as once again the referee is dropped. And now there are some chest slaps going across as Adam Cole once again goes down. Kyle needs to get in this matchup if the Undisputed Era have any chance of going on in this tournament, because Adam has just had his clock absolutely adjusted this entire matchup. He is getting beaten down. And now Adam Cole brought back up to his feet. Tucker going to his corner with Adam Cole once again. Will this be it? Are they looking for their finisher once again? They are. They are. Tucker going behind, drops him. Oh my God, a third time to Cole. 1 and another kick out at 1. Otis going for the cover again. 1, 2, and Adam Cole kicks out at 2. Oh my God, Adam, you cannot put Adam Cole down. Kyle O'Reilly is not going to leave this match unless there's a W, but Adam can't get to him. Oh man, this is painful to watch. Adam's just getting destroyed. Oh man, do something. There you go. Run to Kyle. Stop. No! You screwed it up, Adam. You had to turn around and tag your partner. You can't do it all on your own right now as Adam Cole trying to fight back into this matchup. But once again, getting denied. Heavy Machinery is just having their way with Adam Cole right now. There is absolutely nothing they can't do right now. But Adam all of a sudden just got awakened and he just threw Tucker into their corner. Or is that Otis? That's Otis. My bad. As now Kyle O'Reilly going across his face. Could this be enough? The cover. Adam, please end it. 1, 2, 3. And for the second straight match, the team that I had an idea that I thought was going to win did not. Wow. 3 times Adam Cole should have been just 1, 2, 3'd. But Heavy Machinery just could not follow through. And then the one, just look at that elbow. I don't even think I mentioned it when it happened. It was just so incredible. So much was going on. That I thought was it. But once again, Kyle O'Reilly was right there to take him, continue this match. Adam Cole is not going to be feeling 100% in the next match because he just got absolutely destroyed. Kyle O'Reilly was able to get in, and they were able to get the victory. That's all well and dandy. Let's get on, or let's get back to the main screen because we have to, go to the screen to continue the tournament. So moving on so far, in the second round of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, you got the Revival in their bracket and Undisputed Era in their bracket. We are going to find out who will take on the team of the Revival in our next matchup. It is Batista and his former pal Rey Mysterio. Remember when they went, and fought each other in the late 2000s, early 2010s? This is what you had. Batista versus Rey Mysterio. They're back together to take on the teams of Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. who will be victorious in this tag team classic. I'm not gonna lie, I just wanted Batista in this tournament. I will always love Batista. Don't care. I do not care with any opinions. He is the best of my childhood. Let's get on to it right now. Oh man, this is gonna be a good match. I can feel like this is gonna be a good match. And you know, Rey Mysterio, Seth Rollins, Batista, Roman Reigns, and vice versa. It should be you know, I feel like they're gonna tear the house down in this tournament. We shall find out. And I'm just wondering how the Revival are gonna feel going into a matchup between either Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins or Batista and Rey Mysterio. You don't really have like any buffer. There's no buffer. They're all very talented. As here comes the Animal, Batista. As you see, he's there looking dandy with even more tattoos than ever, missing his WrestleMania ones, but besides the point, this game came out in October. But there, I just want the pyro. I love it. On the NXT stage, you've got pyro. Just imagine any pyro on any WWE stage outside of WrestleMania or Saudi Arabia. You don't find it. Or the stage blowing up a couple weeks back. I cannot ignore that. That was fantastic. Anyway, the Animal Batista making his way out to the ring, and his partner for this tournament, Booyaka Booyaka 619. It is Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio is energized. He is pumped up for this matchup. Look at him. Look at him. He is ready to go. Two old pals coming back together to try and win the Dusty Rhodes Classic. I just forgot. I should have put Triple H on a team so I could, you know, if he won, Triple H would have celebrated Triple H. But you know what? That's a random thought in the middle of this matchup. But whatever. I just thought it would be funny because of the whole, you know, Triple H coming out at the end of the tournament to congratulate whoever wins. At least I think so. I haven't done one in this game. Maybe they got rid of it. I doubt it. Either way, Rey Mysterio in the ring. And coming out next, you've got Mr. Burn It Down, the man's man, Seth freaking Rollins. Down! As here he is returning to where he started out in the WWE, the Intercontinental Champion in this game. Seth Rollins, his hair was wet as ever in his red trunks. He is looking ready for this matchup with his buddy, his brother, his partner. I'm sorry, JoJo. I needed to move on to the big dog, Roman Reigns. Just a fun fact, I will randomly spew out the big dog at any random point whenever I find it funny, because it's just funny. If you get where it came from, you're great. You're great. It is the big dog Roman Reigns coming out to the ring, teaming up with his buddy Seth Rollins to take on Batista and Rey Mysterio in a chance to move on to the second round of this tournament. There's the big dog sign right there, and a Monday Night Rollins sign. Batista starting out in his corner, Seth Rollins starting out on his, and this matchup is underway. Batista trying to get the upper hand there quick, but Seth Rollins just headbutted him, just said forget that. Batista got laid out. And now Seth Rollins working on the leg here. If you remember, first matchup, a lot of leg working. So there's been a lot, and in the second match, there were quite a bit of working of the legs. I wonder if that's going to be a persistent theme throughout, especially with groggy legs, with the damage retention carrying on to each match. I got to keep mentioning that for some reason. I don't know why. Anyway, Batista trying to fight back in this matchup before anything bad happens. You just can't lose any faith in Batista. Or he tags out to Rey Mysterio, and now it is Seth Rollins taking on Rey Mysterio in this tag team match. There's a reverse kick to the leg by Seth Rollins, but Rey having none of that, arm dragging Seth Rollins, and now trying to go for the cross body drop, but got none of it. And here is Seth Rollins slamming right to the mat, looking for an early pin. Only a 1 count. I thought that was a little too soon for you, Seth. I mean, you want to pick up the win sooner rather than later. That way you're not hurting later on, but you still got to hurt your opponent for him to not kick out at 1. Anyway, making his way into the ring, the big dog Roman Reigns, as Ray's going to arm drag him. So I was expecting Ray just to get absolutely walloped, but Ray might be looking good here, is slamming Roman's face into the mat there. Ray bringing him back up to his feet, just going to give him a couple jabs to the chest protector, I should say. But Roman not having any of that. He just swung right over Ray's head. Trying to look for that clothesline, didn't get it. And here's the Hurricanrana by Rey Mysterio. And now Roman is feeling a little dazed. I think he was looking for a hot tag there for a second. But if he was dazed, he sure isn't dazed for long, because he is right back on the attack. And now Rey Mysterio being thrown over to their corner. And there is a clothesline in the corner by Roman Reigns, finally connecting this time around. And now Roman just absolutely clobbering Rey Mysterio there. And there's a nice kick to the gut right there to finish it off. Rey Mysterio not looking good, as Roman's looking for a power bomb. He will get it. And now Ray not looking too good right now. He got an early flurry against Roman when he got into the match, but didn't last long. But Ray fighting back. There's a couple punches to the gut. And now Roman is feeling a little staggered, as here's a Hurricanrana by Rey Mysterio, taking Roman back down to his back. And Ray will go for the tag, the muscle of the team, back in this matchup. Batista versus Roman Reigns, bringing it back to the Royal Rumble. I forgot which one exactly it was, but where Batista threw Roman out of the match, and the fans were not happy because at the time they adored Roman Reigns. I love Roman. He is fantastic. But either way, Batista, I love you a lot more. And Batista is working on the neck of Roman Reigns here, just wrenching on it. Wrench on it again. And Batista is looking to get fired up here, looking for advancement into the next round, as there goes Roman down to the mat. Roman not staying down for long. He is the big dog, however, but hey, maybe not for long, as there's a clothesline by Batista, and Roman looking for a tag to his partner Seth Rollins, unable to make that happen, and once again dropped on his back is Roman Reigns. Roman, you gotta come up with a better game plan. You're getting walloped right now if you want to continue. It's just a clothesline by the big dog, and now he is going to tag Rollins back into this matchup. Roman had a little bit too much of a beating there, and now Seth trying to speed up the pace a little bit. There's a knee right to the face of Batista. Batista shoulder block Seth Rollins there, and a battle of reversals right now is taking place as Rollins is back on the advantage, and Batista with the reversal, Seth Rollins with the reversal, Batista with the reversal, Seth in the corner, and now Batista looking to take advantage of his opportunity with the snake eyes to Seth Rollins, but Rollins right back on the attack, and Batista dropped down with the drop kick. That was a quick series of events there, and Seth Rollins going for his super kick, and he will make it connect, and now Batista is not in a good place, and Rollins is in the driver's seat. He's going to drag Batista to the middle of the ring, and here is the knee to the face, possibly putting Batista's lights out for good. The cover, 1, 2, and Ray able to break up the count at 2, and Seth with the neck breaker to Rey Mysterio, and now Seth Rollins can continue to pick at the bones of Batista, who has just felt rattled since that knee to his face, and there's a spinning heel kick by Rollins, and Batista in a worse for wear spot right now, and Seth Rollins looking to get heated up here with that taunt. I liked how creative his taunt was. But Batista back up to his feet by Rollins, and could Batista get the reversal? He does. It's a DDT into the mat. Rey Mysterio still off the ring. I don't know where he's at. He got laid out in the middle of the ring and then rolled out. Batista with the spine buster to Rollins. The cover. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. I thought for a second that he may have just stolen the victory, but maybe he can do it here, as Batista with a thumbs up, thumbs down, and the Batista bomb to the Kingslayer, Seth Rollins. The cover, 1. Just a 1 count, as the big dog was able to get out, or to break up the count there. Roman gets laid out in the ring, and he's gonna have to roll out. I know where he went because I saw it happen right on the side of the ring, as Batista gonna drop his elbow on Rollins. As you see Rey Mysterio working on Roman outside of the ring, trying to get any advantage they can, as there is a power slam by the Animal. And Rollins is now in a spot that Batista was feeling a couple moments ago where it wasn't feeling too good, dropping Rollins' arm to the mat. And Rey is just continuously beating Roman anytime he stands up. It's kind of funny as Batista has Rollins on his shoulders, and there is almost a power bomb, but Batista's back gave out. Oh, this might not be good. And now Rollins looking for a suplex, but Batista reversed that with a knee to a face. And now he's going to throw Rollins into his corner, probably get a tag out if he's able to make it happen. He does. Going to be some double team action. They're going to lift him up and drop him gut first into their knees. Batista, I'm wondering what hurt his back. I don't remember there being anything that, I don't remember there being any like serious back work. But you know what? I guess his back wasn't feeling too good. But anyway, besides the point, it's a moot point. We are still in this matchup. It is Rey Mysterio channeling his inner Guerrero, as Rollins needs to find a way to get out of this match, and he is going to find an opening here. Can he connect with something big? Dropping Rey Mysterio head first. It was just spiked his head, I should say. He didn't just drop him, he spiked him. And now Seth is trying to heat up. He is going for the comeback forearm to the face. Another one. And now a sling blade. And Rey may be, all but done at this point. As now Rollins with the roll up to the super kick. This one was for Batista before, but now, Rey just no-sold that. Rey back up to his feet after the super kick. Not even going to take another second with Rollins. Rollins moves out of the way, and he really, unless he connects with something big here, as he is looking for the Falcon's Arrow, he makes that happen. He needs to find a way out of this matchup, because if Rey gets one big move on him, it could be lights out. And now Rey up on Rollins' shoulder with the reverse DDT. Reversal is Rey Mysterio. And now Seth, like I said, not in the place he wants to be. And just up and over you go, Rollins. And now Rey back in the driver's seat. Batista just kind of standing out on the outside of the ring. Not sure what's going on. Oh! Seth Rollins just got launched into Batista's you-know-what. And either way, the 619 by Rey Mysterio. Rey had to jump down. Can he finish the 619? Oh, he is calling for it. Batista right on his side. Here it is. Oh, he misses it. Batista with a punch to the back of the head of Rollins, though. Rey going for the hot tag. He got it. And now Batista, as hot as ever with the drop kick. Down goes Rollins. Try to get the kick there. Rollins reverses. And Rollins, remember, he has he's looking for the Falcon's Arrow. He can't make it happen. Needed the face by Batista. And now Batista still trying to get heated up here. And now Batista needs to slow it down, because Rollins was starting to get very sped up. But Rollins can definitely thrive in that atmosphere. And it's thumbs up, thumbs down time. Batista looking for his second Batista bomb. He delivers it. But will it be enough with Roman outside? Yeah, Batista's even wondering that too. He's going to try it anyway. The 1, 2, and Rey tried to get in the way, but I think Rollins kicked out. I think Seth kicked out. Impressive. Rey with the DDT. Snake Eyes to Rollins. And now Batista, he was trying to get the opportunity going there, but just can't get any constant momentum. With Rollins now back in control, but Batista not letting it go for long. He's trying to get the momentum back, as Rey is going to work on Roman outside of the ring, from what it seems like. Down went Rollins there. And now Batista needs to find a way to put this match up to rest if he can. It's a 2-on-1 situation. Sure, it's a tag match, but there's two of them, and two of them standing, and only one of Rollins standing for the moment. As Rollins with the DDT to Batista. Reigns back up to his feet. He is going to his corner. Batista rolls out of the ring. Seth taunts, but Batista trying to sneak up behind, cannot make it happen. And now Rollins trying to get rid of Batista for a second. There's the neck breaker. Down goes Batista. And let's see what Rollins has in store now. He is looking for the roll up to the super kick. And now Batista has been busted open, and now Rollins trying to put it away here, dropping Batista's arm on the mat. What is Seth going to do here as he's going to lift up Batista? But Batista with the fireman's carry taking him back down. Batista gets out of the ring, tagging in his partner Ray. Rollins rolls out of the ring and now gets back in after gathering his bearings. We have 2 people busted up in this match, and now Seth's head gets planted into the ring. I think that's payback for earlier when Ray got spiked in the ring. And now Ray is going to the top rope. What does he have in store? It is the frog splash. Here's the cover. 1, 2, and Reigns breaks it up. Batista, what were you doing? You didn't even defend the pin. Is he having second thoughts? Who knows? Ray, what are you doing? Get back in the ring. You gotta stay in there as he is calling out to the 619. Could he be connecting with it in a moment? He is going up to the top rope once again. And Rollins got right back up to his feet, and Ray missed that. I don't even know what he was trying to accomplish there, but it did not go well, dropping Seth's chin on the top of his head. And now Rollins in a bad spot. He is going to get thrown into Batista and Ray's corner. Rollins fighting out of it. And now this match has been going on for quite a bit. It's been a pretty back and forth match as Rollins with the forearm to the face of Rey Mysterio. Whoever goes on to the second round has earned it, especially in this match, as here is the Kingslayer once again with the cover. Here it is. 1, 2, and Ray kicks out at 2. Ray kicked out. For as much brutality has been going on, as Rollins missed that by a mile. For as much brutality as there's been, I thought Ray was done. He is just groggy in the middle of the ring. He just doesn't know where he is right now. He's shaking himself back into reality now as Rollins back on the attack. There's a drop kick to his back. And now Ray back up to his feet after that, getting thrown into the corner of the shield, have 2/3 of the shield. And Rollins was trying to get some punches in there, not able to make it happen. And Ray is going to separate him from Reigns, at least for the time being. Ray, Rollins reversing once again. Ray back in the matchup, and Rollins once again reverses Ray. There's been a lot of reversals, a nice clothesline to the corner to Rey Mysterio as Ray is going to be picked up and dropped down from the corner, a kick to the chest. And now Ray, once again, not in a good spot. His partner is Batista, busted open outside. You got the busted open Seth Rollins looking to get himself back in this. Has he tagged out since I said he had to tag out? Anyways, finish him once again to the face of Rey Mysterio. That has to be it. Dragging Ray to the middle of the ring. The cover. 1, 2, 3. And Batista didn't even try to help. Interesting. Maybe their feelings didn't get any better throughout time. Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns moving on to the second round of the Tag Team Classic as Ray was just left out to dry after Batista. Batista just seemed to have enough. I thought that 619 may have been enough, but Ray, bumped into his partner and then decided he was having none of it. But there you are. There's your winners of the first round. 2/3 of the Shield, the brothers Rollins and Reigns. Who will be victorious in our next matchup as we move on from this match back to the main screen and find out what we have in store for the final match of the first round of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. In the second round, we know for a fact that it's going to be the Revival versus Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. But we don't know for the second round who's going to be taking on the Undisputed Era just yet. It is either going to be the team of Aleister Black and Ricochet or Pete Dunne and Velveteen Dream. There's only one way to find out, and that's to watch it. Let's get on to the matchup right now. I'm going to turn the entrances off. It was, we know what they are. We don't have to play them every single time. We'll play it for the we'll do the entrances for the last match going forward. I feel like that will just speed up a little bit more. So there's your competitors for this matchup. Ricochet and Aleister Black teaming up to take on Pete Dunne and Velveteen Dream. It's tough to decide who's going to win this match. All four of them are very talented, but only one team can come out victorious. Alistair, Pete Dunne starting out on their corners, and Pete just pushing Alistair into his corner. I'm not sure how much of an advantage is here, as the referee's gonna have to split them up here, as there was just a stalemate, nothing really could do there. And I thought they're gonna push each other again, but okay. Pete Dunne got the chin lock on Alistair Black, and Alistair is not going to have it for long. These two are grappling hard right now. But you know what? Whoever can just get that advantage is, of course, is going to be the victor. Last couple matches, it was very unsure who was going to be the winner in each of those matches. And that's what I like to see. I expect the exact same here, as Pete Dunne is in Black's and Ricochet's corner, as they are going to tag in Ricochet, back body drop, and now Ricochet will go to work on Pete Dunne. The fans are loving the tournament so far, chanting for NXT. Ricochet trying to get something going against Pete Dunne. Gonna run. Oh, he gets reversed in the corner there. Sorry about that, guys. That was done a lot of talking so far. As Pete Dunne is going to try to get the advantage here, going for. Oh, I'm not even sure what that is, but he turns it into an armbar, and Ricochet not in a good spot. Oh, and Pete Dunne turning it over on him, working on that arm hard. It is going to work every single muscle in Ricochet's arms, as just dragged his fingers across enough just to tweak every single muscle in Ricochet's arms. And Pete Dunne is going to drag Ricochet to his corner. He's going to continue dragging, or not, and he's going to tag his partner, the Velveteen Dream, into the matchup to take on Ricochet. Let's see who. I'm a big fan of Velveteen. He's very enjoyable to watch. I'm definitely not the only one to says that, as there was a nice suplex by the Dream, and Ricochet's pulling himself back up to his feet, the best, or at least the best that he could, because Velveteen's having none of it. He just throws Ricochet outside of the ring there, and this match is now going to head outside the ring, okay, or not, because Velveteen's just standing there. Oh no, okay, now he's moving. He just needed to think about what he's gonna do for a second. Ricochet. Oh, he just kipped right back up. He's not even close to done yet, and now he's trying to fight back on Velveteen Dream. But Velveteen, down by the arm drag by Ricochet. And Ricochet missing the knee there, gets thrown back into the ring by the Dream. And now this matchup has returned to the ring. Remember, we can't have a count out. We can't. These stakes are too high. Whoever wins it all will be the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic Champions. So we need to, at least for the year. So we need to have these matches be clean, as Ricochet is going to tag his partner Alistair Black back into the matchup. And now it is Alistair and Velveteen Dream. There's an elbow to the face of the Dream, and down goes the Dream. Alistair is he's definitely got a large list of moves that he would be willing to use on the Dream to take the win here. But it's going to be interesting to see if any of these teams can break ahead of another throughout the tournament, now that I think about it, because, with the damage retention on, these are the last guys to be at their freshest before moving on to the second round. So I wonder if there will be that one team that's able just to stay healthy enough to where they can beat down their other teams quick enough to move on, as there goes Velveteen getting dropped right there. And Ricochet drawing the line in the sand, but you taunted, and there's the hot tag to Pete Dunne. But it's not even a factor to Ricochet. He taunted, and it may have costed him. Ricochet, with the German. Here's the cover, 1, and only a 1 count. That was a lot of strength by the smaller athlete of Ricochet. Never knew he could just lift up Pete Dunne like that. It's incredible. It's definitely incredible. Not mocking at all. Not mocking at all. Don't bite my head off. As, Pete Dunne rolling out of that one. And now he is looking for a back suplex. He's going to drop him right on his back. Ricochet. He had some momentum going, but now he's looking for a hot tag. But Pete Dunne not allowing any of that. He's going to drag Ricochet to the center of the ring. But Pete Dunne right back to work. He's going to work on the arms of Ricochet. Now just, working on the left arm. He's deliberately working on each arm of Ricochet, and that's smart. You take away his arms, you take away pretty much his entire upper half. As, here's a roll-up, here's the cover. 1, 2, and he rolls it over to Ricochet. 1, 2, and back over to Pete Dunne's shoulders. 1, 2, and Pete Dunne kicks out at 2. What? That would have been quite a way to finish the match. As Ricochet rolls or slides him on his back. One, and only a 1 count. Oh, they are staring each other down. They were looking for the quick pins as Velveteen just jabs Ricochet right in his back. And now, I thought he was going to try to get Velveteen in this matchup. Ricochet not allowing for that to happen. He's going to throw Pete Dunne back into his corner. And now, Pete Dunne not looking too good, or at least for the second. And, there's a reversal by Ricochet. Before you can even register one reversal, another one's taking place. Here is, oh my goodness! Suplex thrown into a power slam by Ricochet to Pete Dunne, but Pete Dunne no selling it, arm dragging Ricochet into the mat. And now going to work on those shoulders once again, the arms of Ricochet. One can only imagine what his arms feel like right now, as Alistair's trying to get his partner motivated, but absolutely nothing is going right now. As Ricochet trying to be dragged over to Pete Dunne's corner, but not allowing that to happen. A couple elbow jabs to the stomach, and now Ricochet is going to Irish whip Pete Dunne into his corner. Followed that up with a clothesline. And now Pete Dunne is trying to look for the hot tag. As soon as one team gets hot, his opponents get better. I like to see that there is a face buster to Pete Dunne, and now Ricochet going up to the top rope. Will this be enough to put him away? I forgot exactly how many spins that is, but here's the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out, a breakup of 2 by the hands of Velveteen. So Velveteen was able to keep the match alive a little bit longer. Ricochet trying to figure out what he has to do to put it all away. Velveteen not even rolling out of the ring. He's just going to stand up and get out. And once again, another one of these moves. Here's the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 by Pete Dunne. Still not enough to put him away. I forgot what how many spins that is, and if it's it's like a 700 and something degree, whatever the hell it is. I don't know. It's a lot of spins. But either way, Pete Dunne not allowing his legs to get worked on too long, but his back not feeling too good. He saw him kind of hold it there and kind of baby it for a little bit. And now Ricochet being dragged over into Pete Dunne's corner and going to tag in the Dream once again. Dream probably still very fresh up in this matchup as he spent most of the time on the apron. He will now get his time with Ricochet, who has had his fair share of time getting beaten down. But there is a fireman's carry by Ricochet. Follow that up with another face buster, drawing the line in the sand once again. That may not be smart, as Velveteen's back up to his feet and just slaps Ricochet down to the mat. And now Velveteen trying to get into it, but there's an arm drag by Ricochet. And wow, you just cannot count Ricochet out anytime. Oh, there's a forearm. He is heating up. Can he finish it off strong? As there is a spine buster by Ricochet and a thrust to follow it up. And in the corner, just laid out, is Velveteen Dream. And Ricochet trying to get him back up to his feet, but Velveteen not down for long. A kick to the stomach to Ricochet. And there was a belly-to-belly suplex blocked by Ricochet. And now Velveteen once again back in the spot he was in just 30 seconds ago, where he's not on the right side of the offense. Oh, dropping Velveteen on his back. The cover. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 by the Dream. And now Ricochet trying to finish it off strong. He is going to go to the top rope. And once again, his million-mile-per-hour spin splash. Oh, Velveteen rolls out of the way. And now Velveteen's in control. There's a big boot from Velveteen. But Ricochet able to get the hot tag on Aleister Black. And now Aleister will go to work. And Velveteen blocking that one. Velveteen up on his shoulders, not for long. And Aleister Black is going to drag Velveteen to the middle of the ring, but Velveteen fighting back. These guys do not want to go down without a fight, as you see Aleister blocking the kick there. Leg drag by Black. And now Aleister in the corner. What could he be looking for? As Velveteen is groggy. And oh, just a massive knee to the face of Dream. The cover. 1, 2. And broken up at 2 by Pete Dunne. Ricochet not happy about that, as he's just going to stare down Pete Dunne. Just stares him down. Oh, and drops his fist right across the head of Aleister Black. And now Velveteen Dream trying to get some momentum, just throwing Aleister outside of the ring. And now Velveteen is going to continue the fight on the outside, but not for long, as he's going to bounce Aleister's head only across the ring. I thought he was going to throw him back in, but he did not. And there is a chop by the Dream. And Aleister is not feeling too happy right now, as his head gets thrown across the ring post. And now Velveteen is trying to put some more damage on Aleister, but that was a reverse DDT to Velveteen, as the referee's count is at 5. Just a flurry of kicks by Aleister Black, and knee to the face to finish it off. The referee's count is at 7. Will there be a count out? Velveteen back in the ring. No, both competitors are able to get back in before the 10 count. Whew, I was afraid this match was going to end up with one team getting counted out. That just would have sucked. I would not have continued it, but it would have sucked. As Velveteen trying to get some more momentum, as Aleister hung up on the middle rope there. And now Velveteen is now going to work the 3 count, as the referee does not actually count. And Velveteen is going to take a moment to admire his work. Pete Dunne, as you can see, he is not feeling too great outside. So he's going to hope that his tag team partner can finish it off. And as I say that, I thought he was going to go for a tag. He did not. He went for the belly flop, but did not make it happen. And now Aleister with the forearm across the face of Velveteen Dream. And now Aleister Black had momentum for a second, but with the arm bar of Velveteen, Aleister is no longer in control. Velveteen trying to get something going for his team. He's going to hang Aleister up on the top rope, and those ring ropes are definitely not comfortable. Not comfortable. A lot of wire and tape. So, getting your neck hung up across that, not the most comfortable thing in the world. And oh my goodness, Aleister getting dropped. Here is the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 by Aleister Black. But Velveteen may be in the best opportunity he has had all match. Not for long, as Aleister no-sold that move completely, and now outside the ring as Velveteen Dream. And now Aleister Black is looking for the back body drop on the ring apron to Velveteen Dream. That hurts. And Velveteen no-selling it, just like a lot of these moves throughout the matches so far. None of the guys giving him any chance to sell it, and down goes Aleister Black. This match has been on the outside quite a bit. Who will get the momentum is we will have to wait and see. That knee or that foot across the back of the head of Velveteen, it was a little bit gnarly. And now Aleister, he is going to drag Velveteen to the ring LED board and just smack his head across the ring. The referee's count is at 6. I doubt it really goes any further, as they are both going to get back in the ring. Aleister Black taking his time getting back in the ring may as well, because you have the momentum right now, at least for right now. We'll see if that happens. As Velveteen's getting thrown into the corner of Aleister Black and Ricochet. And now Ricochet's getting tagged in, and up and over goes Ricochet, and a kick across the back of Velveteen Dream. The double whammy is not always good. And now Ricochet looking for any momentum here, as right across the body. The tag teams do not make those moves where you run out of the ring any easier. Now Velveteen is all of a sudden in control, dropping Ricochet's head across the LED board on the side of the ring. And now Ricochet, it's a battle of strength. Ricochet pushes Velveteen off. Velveteen, get these guys back in the ring. These guys, you can't pin each other outside the ring, but I don't think they care. I think they just want to kick each other's asses right now. Velveteen looks absolutely worse for wear. The referee's count is at 5. They are not in an ideal spot to get in the ring. Referee's count reaches 6. Ricochet kicking Velveteen in the leg. And now Ricochet is not going to test the referee's count no more, and neither will Velveteen. And now Velveteen looking for the momentum swing, dropping Ricochet right across the back of his head there. And Ricochet no-selling it as well. And right across the face, or right across the mat, is the face of Velveteen Dream. Whoops, just dropped the controller. Oh, man. Looks like Ricochet is going to tag his partner, Aleister, back into this matchup. And there's a kick across the face of Aleister Black to Velveteen Dream. who is going to, will either of these teams get any momentum? Will this fight literally go forever? We shall see as it continues. But either way, I have a feeling these second round matches are just going to fly right by. As Velveteen going up to the top rope, he is looking to put it away with the elbow drop. He gets it. And here is the cover on Aleister Black. 1, 2, and Ricochet breaks it up. Will we have a winner ever? And now Ricochet with the camel clutch to Aleister Black. The gut has been worked on. The torso has been worked on all match. But Aleister is not giving in just yet. These guys are continuing to fight at a high level late in the matchup and stay in the ring for Christ's sake. Oh, is now once again another back body drop to the ring apron goes Velveteen Dream. Ricochet still trying to make his, find his bearings in this matchup. Velveteen getting thrown back into the ring. And now Aleister Black's going up to the top rope. Velveteen laid out. And here is an elbow drop as Velveteen rolled out of the way. And Velveteen's back in control. Aleister Black. Oh, nothing there because Aleister got out of it. No, he got it. He got it. His finishing move, the cover. 1, 2, 3. Oh, my goodness. Wow. You see, the matches so far, they started out where it seemed like it would never end, and then you'd have that one pop, that one finishing move that puts it away in just a blink of an eye. Pete Dunne gave up. I don't know why the teammates give up, but you know what? I appreciate it. That match went on for quite a long time. Oh, but you know what? It doesn't matter because your winners and going on to the second round of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, Aleister Black and Ricochet. Let's get back to the tournament screen as we can find out, or we can see the lineup for the second round. There are only 2 matches in the second round, so that means we are getting close to the final match. Duh. In the WWE main roster bracket, it is going to be the team of Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins taking on the former WWE 2K18 Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic Champions, The Revival. And then in the NXT bracket, we have Aleister Black and Ricochet taking on the Undisputed Era, being led by Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole. Guys, I will be right back because my throat is just a little killing me. Alright, I'm back. And we are ready for the second round of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. Let's not waste any time as I have to click on the icon. I keep forgetting. Every time I don't click on the icon, I can't use the controller. It's just easier to use the controller when selecting the matches. Remember, we are not controlling any of these matches, as now we're going to see the Revival take on the team of Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. Let's see if the Revival can be back-to-back champs. But, you know, in order to do that, in order for an opportunity, you got to get through this team to make it to the finale. Let's load it up. Round 2 is underway right now. Let's get it. And the bell rings. Scott Dawson out on his side and Rollins out on his. And these two are underway. Remember, damage retention is a thing, so both these teams are already hurt. And look at Roman, already, not feeling too great after going to war against Batista and Rey Mysterio in their last matchup. Oh, just cranking on the head is Scott Dawson there. And now, Seth Rollins rolled out of that one with ease, and dropping Scott on his face is Rollins. I wonder who will, if this match will go any quicker. Because of this damage retention, I feel like maybe, because it doesn't take as long to hurt your opponent. And Seth Rollins is already heating up a sling blade, and I believe he is trying to put this match away early. Scott Dawson not feeling too good, as there's going to be a super kick after the roll-up by Rollins, I should say. And Rollins is feeling fired up in his, and all these four guys started out in NXT. So this is a home return for all these guys, as the Revival will try to work Rollins in their corner. There's a kick to the knee by the Revival. Remember they I believe they won their match. They did. They beat AJ Styles and Luke Gallows by tapping Luke Gallows out by working the legs. So I feel like it's gonna be a lot of leg working once they get in this matchup, especially with Seth Rollins' history of leg and knee issues. Definitely come into play, as Dash does not have an idea of what he wants to do here. And Seth looking for the curb stomp. He's got it, and Dash Wilder might be out of this matchup. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So damage retention definitely has the matches go a little bit quicker. Seth Rollins just put away the former Dusty Rhodes Classic champs in like less than 5 minutes. A curb stomp puts it away. His tag team partner Scott tried to get back in to save it, but Roman said nuh-uh. Oh wow, Roman took the hit. Instead of Scott Wilder able to, or Scott Dawson able to break up the pin, he instead hit Roman. Either way, moving on to the finale of the Classic Tournament, Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. Okay, so I thought it'd go quicker. I didn't think it'd go that quick, though. Like, holy crap. Dash must have not felt good. Speaking of teams that do not feel good, you've got the team of the Undisputed Era, Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly, who were getting Adam Cole, who got decimated throughout like the majority of the match. He is definitely going to be starting in this matchup, because he always does, because that's how I selected it. Whoops. So it's going to be interesting to see if Aleister Black can pick that up pretty early. Aleister Black and Ricochet, Kyle O'Reilly, Adam Cole, looking to take on Rollins and Reigns in the final round. Let's get to it. Hopefully it doesn't go as quick as that last one did. I would like a little bit of a build up, like a little bit of a, hulking up and stuff like that. We shall see, though. We shall see. Who will take it all? As we are in the semifinals, and this is the last match of this round. Adam Cole, as you see, was already holding his gut, but he's trying to come out of the gates hot once again against Aleister Black. This is the NXT branch of this tournament. Adam knows that if he's going to have any chance against this team, he's got to come quick. He really does. And Adam Cole trying to make it happen is he's going to just stomp on the hand of Aleister Black. Ooh, it doesn't look so good. But remember, it takes just one kick to the chin by Black to put, this match to rest, as Adam Cole's going to tag in his healthier partner, Kyle O'Reilly. But Aleister not having any of that, just going to fling Kyle across the ring there. He's going to sit there and take a minute to take in what he just did. And now a clothesline by Aleister as Aleister's trying to heat up. And I think it's going to be a lot of the same, as this was just like what happened in the last match. Aleister Black is now heating up. And he is now taunting in the corner. He's going to look to put his knee across Kyle O'Reilly's chin. Kyle was able to get out of the way there. So Kyle O'Reilly trying to get some momentum. Of course, he can't. They capitalize, though. Why does he just stand there is beyond me. As Ricochet will get tagged into the ring. And there is double knees to the back of Kyle O'Reilly. And now Ricochet trying to get something going. There's a German suplex by Ricochet, but the rope break is intact. Aleister Black was ready to defend his team's pin as much as he could. Kyle O'Reilly back in firm control. Well, not firm control because he just lost it. As there's a DDT to Kyle by Ricochet. And Ricochet drawing the line in the sand. He is taunting as Kyle makes his way back up to his feet. Ricochet kick to the gut of Kyle O'Reilly. And now Ricochet trying to get something going. There's a belly-to-belly blocked by Kyle O'Reilly. And now Kyle going to whip him into the corner. Could he be tagging in his partner? He does. Adam Cole back in the matchup. And they are going to... an inverted DDT. Follow that up with whatever that is. That had to hurt. That definitely didn't feel good on the spine. As Adam is going to work on the legs. Figure 4 to Ricochet. But Ricochet... it's not in it for long. He was able to get out of it. Aleister, I don't know what you're doing. You're just kind of, it looked like you were punching something for a second. But either way, Aleister is going to have plenty of time to punch stuff now because he's getting tagged back into this matchup against Adam Cole. You can only imagine that Adam is only one major kick to the chin away from being out of this match. We shall see, but not at least not for now, as Kyle's going back into the ring, dropping his forearms across the arm of Aleister. Aleister flips out of the way of whatever offensive move he's going for there. Now Kyle is going for the kick to the gut of Aleister Black. These two teams have already gone longer than the last match. That's what I like to see, as Kyle trying to keep Aleister in his control. The spinning forearm will just drop him right there. And now Aleister not in a good spot, going for the suplex, dropping Aleister on the upper part of his back, but Aleister no selling it back in the matchup. And now Aleister might be looking for once again. He wants his knee across Kyle O'Reilly's chin, and this time it connects. Here is the cover by Black. 1, 2, 3. Your winners. And moving on to the finale of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, Aleister Black and Ricochet. I thought the Undisputed Era had it in them to get it their way to the final, but as you saw, it was just one big knee to the face to put it all away. I don't know if the AI is adjusted to the damage retention now that I think about it, because they didn't react at all to that. It was a signature move, yes, but they just did not react to it. Regardless, your winners, these two guys right here, they're going to take on Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. Usually I would say there's an advantage because, you got Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins taking on the NXT play. It's actually kind of funny that Black and Ricochet, who are on the main roster, will now face off against other main roster guys. Either way, they're representing NXT. Rollins and Reigns representing WWE. Regardless whatever brand they're on. We will find out who will take the crown, the trophy, right now. Let's get off of that and we're gonna show the entrances because it's the finale. Let's put the momentum to slow. That way it slows it down just a little bit more. Start the match. I want a little bit of drama. Let's make it happen. We are at NXT TakeOver New Orleans, or Norlands, or however you say it. Aleister Black and Ricochet, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins. All these guys are battered and bruised. Only one team will come out victorious. And it happens when this loading bar gets all the way to the right side of the screen. We are in New Orleans, Louisiana, and out to the ring. For the final time of the tournament in NXT TakeOver, it is Seth freaking Rollins. First NXT champ. In this game, he's a current Intercontinental champ. He and his partner will look to just add another trophy to their already long list of accomplishments. WWE championships, Universal championships, tag championships, United States Intercontinental championships. Put the Dusty Rhodes Classic trophy in there as well. All right, time for the big dog after JoJo introduces our boy Seth Rollins. As you see, he's feeling good. He is feeling good. He's feeling pumped up. He feels like his team can go all the way. Let's see if his feelings wind up being true. And now, the big dog, Roman Reigns, has found out his next goal in life, and it's this right here, becoming the Dusty Rhodes Classic champion. I don't know what he was looking at outside, behind him. That's besides the point. Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins. I don't really have enough to really talk about to keep the entrances going. That's why I turned it off. So we got Team WWE in the ring. Now it is time for Team NXT to make their way to the ring also. First coming out as the screen has gone black. The arena has gone black. All for it to rise up Aleister Black. And there he is through the smoke being lifted. He is the NXT champion.
Weighing in at 215 pounds, the NXT champion, Aleister Black.
He looks absolutely focused, as this is, for all the marbles, the finale. Aleister Black just taking his slow time, making to the ring, get any sort of extra recovery time that you can, as his partner will now find his way in the ring as well, as the screen goes dark once again, this time for the one and only Ricochet. Reach for the stars, reach for Ricochet, King Ricochet. There he is. I love that, and I love his entrance. It is so great. It's gonna be a battle. It's definitely be a battle, but one of these teams will come out on top. Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins versus Aleister Black and Ricochet in the finale. I like how I see their HUDs now. Did I select somebody? Hold up. No, okay, I did not. I did not, right? I would feel so bad if I selected somebody. It just feels weird that the entire tournament I did not. Okay, no, I'm definitely not controlling anybody. Okay, so you can just see their HUDs for what it is. Aleister Black looking for his signature already. There's a knee to the face of Seth Rollins. Here is the early cover. 1, 2, and Roman able to break up the count there. But look at Rollins' body. He is absolutely battered. But actually, look at all of them. Roman's is the best of them all right now. As Rollins is trying to fight back early, he's looking to make a comeback. He's gonna stomp away at Aleister Black here. And he's gonna drop him right there with forearms. And Seth Rollins trying to fight back here. The Sling Blade is in full effect, and now Rollins trying to answer with something of his own, rolling up for the super kick, and that might be enough, but he is not done yet. Aleister not done either. Aleister gonna Irish whip him in Rollins into his corner, and he's gonna tag his partner Ricochet into the matchup. All four of these men are absolutely battered. Rollins is just one bad move away from being out of this matchup. The hot tag to Roman is connected though. I don't know why Ricochet didn't block that. And there's a shoulder block by the Big Dog. And now Big Dog is trying for the comeback here, but Ricochet with some interesting offense here, dropping Reigns across the front of his body. And now Ricochet working on the arms of the Big Dog Roman Reigns. This match could go either way. Drawing the line in the sand is Ricochet. Reigns not feeling good right now. None of these guys are. And now Ricochet with the big boot across the face of Roman Reigns. Let's see what happens. Ricochet going for double knees across the head of Reigns. Could that be enough? No, because Ricochet is not done yet. But neither is Roman Reigns with the arm drag across his body. And now all four of these men just need to find, that little last bit of energy to come out on top. And now a double super kick by Black and Ricochet. And the hot tag to Rollins is in effect. And now Rollins with the knee to the face of Aleister Black. Aleister usually delivering that offensive move, but this time it was, actually it's usually Rollins too. But here's the cover. 1, 2, and Aleister able to kick out at 2. Reigns back up to the apron, but how good does he feel? Aleister trying to fight back into this matchup. He tackles Rollins right there. And now Aleister trying to find something, but Rollins not allowing it to go on for too long. There's a kick to the gut of Aleister for the curb stop, and that busted Aleister wide open. The cover. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. I thought Aleister was done, but he has more life. But he can't do anything with the life that he has. And now Rollins is going to get him some separation. He tags Roman Reigns back into the matchup, and now Roman going to try to keep the offense going. But Aleister is going to try his best to not have that happen for long. But dragging him over to, all the way over there definitely will not help. Aleister is on life support. Every single one of these members of the match are on life support. There's a reverse DDT to the Big Dog, and now Roman rolling out of the ring. He has absolutely he has very little left to give, as Aleister with very little left to give as well, trying to make the most of it as he's going to just throw Reigns outside of the ring. Reigns not feeling good. There's a kick to the side. Oh, and Reigns came back with that kick with a big boot. Oh man, this could end either way. This could definitely end either way. There's Aleister's face is being planted across the ring post. The referee's count is at 5. Once again, Aleister's head bounced off the post. And now Roman not able to get Aleister back into the ring. Stop throwing him into the ring! Just get in the ring! You're going to get counted out that way. Aleister cannot be in a good spot. Reigns definitely in the best spot of anybody right now, as Aleister is going to be dragged over to the Shield's corner. And Aleister has very little fight left, but he's giving it all he has. There's a couple elbows to the gut of Roman Reigns, and now Aleister trying to find some offense. He's just going to do the same thing Reigns did unsuccessfully, and he's going to throw Reigns to the ground, but Reigns hulking up. He is not done yet. And Reigns is saying, you know what? No more just carrying you over. I will just throw you over to my corner. Alistair with a big boot to the big dog. The big dog with the elbow. And now back in the corner is Alistair. And here is the tag to Seth freaking Rollins, who is literally almost red in everything. You know, he has no arm damage, but everything else has either some or a lot of damage. Aleister Black has a lot of damage, a lot of red, a lot of orange. Here is the cover to him. Can he get out of this? 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. And Aleister hulking up now. This match not over yet. Here is a back body drop to Seth Rollins. And now Aleister is in the driver's seat, the best that he's been so far. He is looking to put his knee across Rollins' face. He misses it. Rollins gets out of the way. And now Rollins has a signature. Can he make the most of it? No. As Aleister's trying to fight back. Kick to or a knee to the face. Not as powerful as what it could have been, but it knocks Rollins off his game for the time being. And Aleister going up to the top rope next to Reigns. And double knees. Okay. Rollins just stood there like a brick wall. Absolutely just not having any of it. And now Aleister looking for a tag to his partner, but unable to make it happen. And now Rollins rolling Aleister up for the super kick. That might be it. But Rollins not done yet. Dropping that arm. Oh, that looks like hell. Aleister not done yet. Kicking Seth Rollins across his face. And now what is Aleister going for? Oh, he's got plenty of life left in him as long as he can continue to make the most of it. He's dragging Rollins to his corner. His partner Ricochet comes on in. And now the healthiest member in this match, Ricochet, not for long. It's punched in the jaw there. And Rollins with a spinning heel kick to Ricochet. Ricochet was trying to get away from Rollins unsuccessfully. And there is an enziguri. Oh, no, that was an interesting move, and I liked it. I liked it. And Ricochet, what is he looking for here? Oh, he is looking for a people's elbow. No, he's looking for a standing moonsault to cover. 1, 2. And a kick out at 2. I would have loved it if that's how this match ended. Oh, man. We have Rollins, Reigns, Aleister, Ricochet in the finale of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. Who will come out on top? As Ricochet trying to get something going here against Rollins. Rollins trying to find anything as his shoulders just being worked on. Trying to get those arms into the orange. As Rollins will skip right back into it. And Ricochet not having any of it. And there was a rollover, drop kick up. I like it. Ricochet has the signature move. He can use it at any point. Dropping Rollins face first into the mat, busting him wide open. I think he was busted open in his last match, or in one of his matches as well. He's going to be dragged into Ricochet's corner. Ricochet unable to make anything happen. Oh, a spinning DDT from the top rope. And now Ricochet's going to the top. Looking for his million spin per hour finishing move. Missing it as Rollins moves out of the way. And now Rollins looking to connect with the curb stomp. And he will get it. Curb stomp. Is that enough? He is dragging Ricochet away from his corner. Here is the cover. 1, 2, 3. Your winners of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. There was a curb stomp to Aleister. I'm not gonna lie, I thought for a little bit, I thought Aleister and Ricochet were gonna be able to pull it off, but they couldn't. There are your winners right there. Rollins, Reigns, and there is Triple H to congratulate them on their hard-fought tournament victory. Rollins may be battered and bruised, Reigns may be battered and bruised, but at the end of the day, they can say that they went through the tournament successfully, and they are your victors. And now they will pose with the trophy because that's what you do. Yeah, look at your next top stars, Rollins and Reigns. Guys, that concludes this Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. I hope you all enjoyed watching. And if you did, smash the like button, comment, share, and subscribe if you're watching it after it gets uploaded as a video. And yeah, I'm going to leave it here. Hope you all enjoyed watching. And until next time, have a great night. Have a great rest of your day. Have a great rest of your week, because I'll probably upload again next week. And I will talk to you all later. Peace. Thank you for stopping by.